Hi everyone, this is Vijay. Here we're gonna cover 2 minutes video on big data predictions in meteorology. So the data that we are considering is the weather data that is gonna be having the last 20 years of informations. So having such huge data for last 20 years, what are the models that we can build on how else we could predict the temperature? And then the next thing that we're going to do about is look at the data for last 20 years and find out the trends and fluctuations that we can find out, and then we finally could conclude it. To do this, I'm using a Maven project, so where I'm building on a Spark API, Spark frameworks, and using the Java language. When we have the data for last 20 years, I could able to successfully parse the data from using the Java, and the Spark API could able to run it across the multiple systems, and I could able to do the map reduce. So once I am able to successfully complete all the tasks, I could able to export the data and import into the R. Using the R, here is a sea level pressure predictions that I've come across. So the data that I've taken as actual data is here on the first graphs, and the prediction data which is on the second graph here. So if you see the differences between these two, these are pretty closer. So if you see the root mean square error is 0.002. Apart from that, I've started finding out the weather patterns. Like on the fall, you could see the temperature is fluctuating too much, where in the summer the temperature is not really fluctuating too much. The same way, the temperature on the winter is somewhere here is the peak, and for the summer here is the ballpark that we have. This is about the minimum temperatures logging. So based on this, if we move further, so you can see the data that is for the last 20 years. We could able to see the minimum temperature on my left hand side and the maximum temperature on the right hand side. You could see the trend that sees the numbers are going down. It means that weather temperature which is on a 1996 is much colder than what we have, is much colder now actually. So the same way the spring that is in 1920 years before, what was the weather it was, it actually coming down. If you see the fall, the temperature is kind of going up, and the summer it's kind of staying intact. What does that mean? So this kind of concludes that so the winter is gonna get much colder and the summer gonna get much warmer. Due to this expansion, we may be finding the spring and fall weather might become much shorter. Thank you.